Hi, what's your name?
Hey, Demetre, what's going on?
Hey, good. I want to introduce you to a product that we are launching. This is Foggie Max.
Foggie Max, okay.
This is the world's first personal Web3 server.
Wow.
Okay? So what you can do with Foggie Max is, first and foremost, you can download a bunch of dApps. Those dApps are going to be permanent. So once you download them, they can never be remotely deactivated. They're yours forever. And they're super private, which is they won't store data on any third-party server. They'll only store data on this device. What are your thoughts on that?
That is fascinating. So what is an example app that I would download and use?
You can think of this as like the iPhone version 1, which is it didn't come without any apps, but they eventually came. But you could eventually potentially have like an email dApp, or a blog dApp, or an e-commerce store dApp, or a online video class dApp, or something like that, a fan club dApp, things like that. So it's your server, your content, and with those dApps you can do whatever you want with those dApps, basically.
Okay, so I download it, and then explain to me, let's go OpenSea now, and then versus OpenSea on YouTube.
With this, any file you store on this machine automatically gets written to the blockchain with a permanent URL for that content. It becomes unblockable as well too, and then you can mint NFTs in bulk and then list them on a decentralized marketplace. So kind of like a digital Etsy, but it's decentralized digital Etsy, and it's decentralized because they all run on these machines. So this becomes your home base for merchandising your own digital assets.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that?
That's fascinating. And so it's rich data. This is solving not being able to save large amounts of data on chains.
Correct, and also not being able to retrieve the data fast.
Okay.
That's the key thing. It seems like you're storing all of your data in a central manner on this box, but really by storing data on this box, you become part of the fog, and you can easily replicate your data to other machines throughout the fog.
Okay.
Both private data and public data. Your private data will be completely private, completely secure and encrypted.
Okay. Now I'm tracking a little bit more. So.
And then in addition, the one other key feature that we haven't talked about is that every box ships with the 1 terabyte to 4 terabyte hard disk. And any spare storage space that is on your machine can automatically be shared with the network, and then you earn crypto rewards in return.
Okay, that brings us to the next. So tokenomics, submission model. What have you guys thought about?
There's a complete white paper on the tokenomics. Basically, we're using a new token called the dApps coin, which is part of the dApps chain. The dApps chain is dedicated to creating an efficient market for decentralized storage. So it's truly intended to be, based on the supply and demand of decentralized storage. That should be where the price of the token is.
Interesting. Through elastic supply, through minting and burning?
No, it's entirely through. It's a efficient marketplace where people with supply list their machines list their supply on chain, and people who want decentralized storage list their demand on chain. And it's a market maker where it matches supply and demand, and then it writes smart contracts for storage deals, and then it helps to enforce those storage deals where there are storage challenges, there are penalties, there's arbitration, and at the end of the day, if you persist my data throughout the life of the contract, you get tokens.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that's great. I can't wait to look into the white paper on the tokenomics for sure. So, differences, similarities between other decentralized storage models like Storage or Filecoin.
So specifically with Filecoin, so Filecoin is certainly, an IPF is certainly the $800 million industry. The problem with Filecoin is speed. So they use what we call distributed hash table, which basically it's like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, which is you go to a node and you say, have you heard of my file? I'm looking for a file. Do you know where it is? No. Okay, let's go to the next node. it's like a map of all the files, but not every node has every single file, so you have to jump node to node to node. And you can have infinite searches, because if the file doesn't exist, that can slow down the network with a bunch of infinite searches, right? Our underlying protocol, we're actually using the blockchain like a DNS. So every file that you upload or you save to this machine will have a creator ID and a content ID on the URL. That is written to the blockchain, and so if I request to see your file, it'll go to the blockchain deterministically and say, where is that? Where is this creator ID and content ID? Where is this located? And it might be located in 10 or 20 different places as well. It kind of deterministically knows where that file is and can serve it immediately.
And so when you ran across other people in the crypto industry and maybe your co-founders, when you guys are, after a long day and you're imagining the use cases, what are you most excited about?
Once you put the file on this machine, it becomes completely unblockable and uncensorable. So there's a certain community that's very, very interested in that. In general, everyone talks about Web2 users migrating over to Web3. They're never going to migrate if it takes 5 minutes to load a page. So fast fetching of data is absolutely critical and critically important for this. If Web3 is ever going to be reach mainstream adoption, it needs to be as fast as possible. That's the one, and that's what we're most excited about.
I love it. And then I guess initial incentives. Is there early emissions of tokens to?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You're very much clearly a crypto friendly person. The GMC Foundation has already started airdrops. In addition, if you buy one of these, you get tokens as well. And then, in addition, built into the tokenomics are early incentives. So for people to provide real storage and for people to provide real data to store on that real storage, early adopters will get this.
I love it. Perfect. Well, thanks so much.